It was a bright and sunny day. I looked up to see the HGV and I thought to myself, oh, I would want to purchase a HGV in the future. And so after a while, I had money and then I tried to buy one. But soon I wake up and it was all a dream. I thought to myself, damn, maybe I should buy a home. I went to check my bank balance and I saw $0. And I thought to myself, how will I be able to afford a home? This brings me to my next point. How am I gonna buy a home? So now I'll be talking about the CPF Housing Grant Scheme, which is a positive externality. The scheme is where the government provides a grant of up to $30,000 to eligible first-time buyers of HDB flats. This grant helps to increase the affordability of housing for lower-income individuals and families. Consumers of the housing take into account private benefit and private cost and consume at the quantity where their private benefit equal their private cost. However, their consumption lead to external benefits to third parties, such as increased economic activity and social cohesion, which are not considered in their decision making. This lead to a diversion between personal benefit and social benefit. Assuming personal cost equals the social cost, the socially optimum amount to consume is at the quantity supplied, where social benefit equals the social cost. However, since the quantity produced is less than the quantity supplied, there is an underconsumption of housing. This leads to deadweight loss, representing the loss of potential societal welfare. Private benefit and cost. The scheme reduces private costs for home buyers, increasing their private benefit. For example, a home buyer may benefit from a lower mortgage payment due to the grant. However, it ignores external benefits like economic activity and societal cohesion. Social benefit and cost. Social benefit includes increased home ownership, improved living standards, and reduced poverty. For instance, increased home ownership can lead to a sense of community and social stability. Social cost includes opportunity cost of alternate uses of the grants. For example, education or healthcare. Market equilibrium quantity. The quantity of housing is determined by private cost and benefit, leading to underconsumption and ignoring positive externalities. Underconsumption and deadweight loss. This result in a deadweight loss representing loss in societal welfare. For example, if the grant is $10,000 but the societal benefit is 16,000, the deadweight loss is $5,000. Government intervention to correct this. The government could increase the grant pro, pro, to provide incentive for more housing supply or reduce construction costs. This could include tax breaks for subsidies for materials. For instance, the government could offer a tax break of 10% to developers who build affordable housing units. Socially optimal quantity. By addressing the market failure, the government can increase housing quantity, reducing deadweight loss, and improving overall welfare. A limitation of the scheme is supply shortage. The scheme does not address the root cause of unaffordable housing by supply shortage. For example, if the demand for housing is high but the supply is limited, the scheme may not be effective in increasing home ownership. Graph analysis. The graph shows the market equilibrium price P and the quantity of the HGB units that generates a positive externality. The socially optimal price and quantity are represented by P1 and Q1 respectively. The area of the yellow triangle P1 Q1 represents the deadweight loss, which is the loss of potential societal welfare which could have been achieved if the market had been operating at the socially optimal level. The market is underproducing the good, resulting in quantity of Q2, which is less than the socially optimal quantity of Q1. The government can correct this externality by providing per unit subsidies to producers or subsidies to buyers, which shift the supply curve to the right and increase the quantity produced to the socially optimal level. Thanks for listening. Now I can buy a HDB with this new housing grant.